How's it going, everybody? This is Rob of Novakast, and I was trying to figure out a song to start us off with, and I couldn't really think of anything till now, and I'm actually really glad I came across this guy, who's actually very, very talented, and I'm going to say this. One thing I love about YouTube is people get creative when it comes to music. Especially music that is well known by a lot of people. So, without further delay, this is Novakast episode 22. Onision debates, buys new Wetlands, EA surprise mechanics.
Your parlor tricks are amusing. I bet you've got a bunny under your hat. Now here's your chance to get the best of me. Hope your hand is hot. Come on, clown, let's see what you've got. You can try and slam me with your hottest stuff, but your double whammy isn't done to snuff. I'll set the record straight. You're simply out of date. You're only second rate. You think I got the meaning, but your tiger's tame. You got a lot to learn about the teeny game. So for your education, I'll reiterate. You're only second rate. Men cower at the power in my pinky. My thumb is number one on every list. But if you're not convinced that I'm invincible, put me to the test. I'd love to lay this rivalry to rest. Go ahead and stab me with a big surprise. Snap me in a trap, cut me down to size. I'll make a great escape. It's just a piece of cake. You're only second rate. You know your hocus pocus isn't tough enough, and your momo doesn't measure up. Let me pontificate, jump on your sorry stage. You're only second rate. Sabacabadabra, Carney's gonna grab ya. Cause I'm the Mars, and this thing's bigger than the both of us. So spare me your tremendous scare. You look horrendous in your underwear. I can hardly wait, just combobulate. Send you back and packing in a shipping crate. You'll make a better living with a spitting flame. You're only second rate.
Alrighty, so everybody, that was the song "You're Second Rate" by, as people already said, Jonathan Young, who, like I said, I'm kind of really happy that I came across this individual, because I was listening to some of his music. My favorites right now is that track, as well as "Playing with the Big Boys," and oh my gosh, what was the other one? Oh my gosh, "Toxic Love." Dude, I swear, if Tim Curry ever saw this song or listened to it, I'm pretty sure he'd probably be very, very happy. But in fact, I'm planning on buying the album pretty soon. So this video, or this podcast, we're gonna try to make this an hour, because I'm gonna be hanging out with my wife after this. But how's everybody doing today? I am extremely happy that we're going to be talking about this, or at least discussing more about some of the bullshit, because that's pretty much what it is when it comes to Onision. Oh, and I want to mention, I got this really cool, I'm still, I don't know how, I'm still on 65, probably because I've been lazy when it comes to this game. But I have collected a lot of cool stuff for this game so far. Like, here's a couple of skins. I have Rocks, I have Sentinel, Bunker Jonesy, Plague, Vega, Wildy, and Laguna. Which I think, just design-wise, I don't know why, I like Rocks, Sentinel, Plague, and Wildy as my, like, main ones. But so today we're going to be talking a little bit about the stuff that's been going on with Onision. And hopefully this doesn't... Okay, yeah. So I'm looking at the chat. Right now we have It's a Nerd in a Box, yeah. Rosa Michaelis. Did I pronounce that correctly? Natha Armour. Man, some of these people I have not seen before. That's actually really good. How's everybody doing? We have Meme. We have Aiden. How's it going? Or Thane. Right now we have 14 people. All right. First off, can I get people to type in the chat how much of a shit show Onision's debates are? And I want to find... There's a tweet that he posted that is so fucking hilarious. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? By the way, apparently he's making a quote-unquote, he made a joke, a parody Patreon, no joke, where it's about a sex doll. And, hold on, gonna go to basic for a second. And so you guys can kind of see the Patreon. This is so fucking stupid. In fact, I'm going to move to voice chat so the group can come on. Alright, so, okay, here it is. This is so fucking dumb. Okay. Hi, I'm Julia. I started this Patreon to help support my lifestyle and create amazing content for you to enjoy. Thank you so much for supporting me. Your support means I never have to do anything with my life other than pose for you and tell you I love you. So, oh my gosh. Can I mention the fact that he bought a life-size sex doll for a parody? Onision. He bought, for a parody Patreon, he bought a life-size sex doll.
I think I'd heard about that before, but Jesus. Okay then.
So,
I mean,
I'm trying to find that tweet.
I mean, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
Here it is. Okay, this is I had laughed at this. Okay, from his Twitter, mad respect for FPS Diesel, who actually showed up to debate Onision, or him. As for the other people who make a zillion videos on Onision and had every opportunity to have their opinions of him challenged, yo, you guys, come on. It's just a conversation, boys. Okay, yeah, first off, we're going to be getting into a little bit of the conversations he had with the debate, since when people were asking him hard questions, he got cold feet and tried to run away. But some of us, other than YouTube, we have lives. And when it comes to the whole debate thing, I already know that's a trap. I'm not going to fall for it. So there's like no point. There's absolutely no point. And it's funny when he posts a clip, even on his own Twitter, where an individual, they were talking about his husband trying to transition, and they bring up the clip that he says that he doesn't want to see an individual who goes through surgery and have scars all over their body. But and this time I'm gonna say this, with this debate, I tried to find the snippets of the debate and I took notes, so I'm really excited for this. So, oh wait, that's my old avatar. I still have that on there for some reason. And I fucked up the whole thing. I am so sorry, guys. I need to delete that. Remove. Yes. There we go. Okay. So, by the way, how's it going, Aiden?
It's going alright. Just been pretty tired due to the heat and dealing with sinuses yet again. Yay!
Oh, I know the feeling. I mean, the worst, I would say when it comes to sinus problems or, let's say, like, just like the morning sucks. It absolutely fucking sucks.
Other than that, just been hoping to have enough energy to be able to stream some more.
That's what energy drinks are for.
I can't do energy drinks. I have the chance of sending to one of my episodes.
I had a conversation with my wife recently, and I was mentioning the fact that with the recent reports of like if drinking too much energy drinks would cause you to have like a heart attack or other physical problems. It seems like companies are trying to find healthier ways to make energy drinks or using healthier ingredients or something like that.
That is true. I used to, until I was diagnosed, I actually used to do the occasional 5-hour energy, especially during my last job.
Hannah Vator said he debated FPS Diesel and a nurse. Were those the only two people? Because if so, then I got the whole thing then. Oh, and Madonna. Actually, I wanted to discuss her, which, by the way, I need to find her channel again. And I ask you guys, go show her support. If anything, let her know that we're talking about this as well, because this is bullshit. Like everything that's been going on, she, and I gotta say, mad respect for her, for what she's been trying to do with this whole situation. So, link is in the chat. So go show some freaking A. I can't talk. Show some support. Support. Freaking A.
Words are hard.
Yeah. Yeah, words are hard, especially when you're trying to talk really fast and get a lot out. But, in fact, I'm going to go over, because with this whole thing, I wanted to kind of go step by step on what I wanted to talk about. So I took notes on some of the stuff that Madame went through, as well as go over the debate a little bit. And I want to quickly discuss. I don't know if I should discuss it, but apparently Onision, he's not as broke as everybody thought he was. That apparently he bought a property of Wetlands. So, and I would ask you guys to go check out Mr. Repsion's recent video, because he discusses that apparently if he decides to destroy those as well or try to block it in any way, it could result in damages to other properties around that area. But the debate with Madame was on Discord. I don't even think it was a debate. If anything, like I was gonna get to this. Yeah. So with in fact, so you guys can see, I actually took a few notes. There you go. There's my few notes. So first off, Madame confronted Onision about the copyright on his Discord. And the first thing that I noticed was Onision goes off by saying that, and I thought this was hilarious, that people that have been copyright claimed are just bitching about it, and that any legal conversation should be left in the courtroom. And it's like, it's like, you dumbass, you realize that you've been constantly talking about your legal problems over the internet? So it's like, okay, it's okay for you, but it's not okay for everybody else, especially when it's affecting their livelihoods. I mean, it's not affecting mine, but it's affecting their livelihoods, affecting their channels.
I'm back.
And they're not allowed to talk about it? They're not allowed to talk about you falsely copyright claiming their videos? And I will say, during that conversation, Madame tries to ask him, I just ask him the simple question, like, why he wouldn't give her a court order for the thing. And he continuously talks over her. He's very rude towards her. And goes off by saying that she's harassing him because she won't give up on this one question. And it doesn't help the situation that Onision's fans, I swear, are just very, very immature individuals. And they can only respond with name calling and saying that it's just the videos that are claimed are just videos, and for people that are worried about it to fuck off.
Wow.
Yeah.
And yet he has the nerve to get upset whenever one of his videos gets taken down?
Yeah.
If it's just a video, why is he getting so upset?
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
When it happens to him, I mean.
That's why, Onision, that's why people call you a fucking hypocrite.
Hello, MJ.
Hey, MJ. What's up? Did you see my last text on Discord?
I literally just woke up.
Oh, I gave up. I gave up on that venture.
Oh God, yeah. Why? You're insane.
900 Korok seeds.
Yeah, 900 pieces of shit.
I totally forgot about that.
Oh God.
And then when you collect them, you give it to the giant tree person, and he gives you a giant turd.
Giant golden turd,
and he
if I
stops
recall.
giving you stuff after a while.
Oh my gosh. Why? It's like I totally.
The first 200, he's just kind of like, "Fuck it, you're done. I gave you enough inventory slots."
Really?
Mhm.
After you collect 200.
Something like that.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm good." After a while.
Oh, that's
He doesn't do
bullshit.
anything anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I collected like what? How many? I collected the 20. Was it the 17 or 27 from the Great Plateau, and then the 60 from the next area going to Kakariko Village. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done. I'm not gonna do that. I'm done. I'm not gonna worry. It's like if he stops giving you shit after 200, like after you collect 200, then what's the fucking point? Why 900?
I don't know if it's 200, but I know that I collected enough to where I forgot what the character's name is.
And now that I think about it too, like once you know, it doesn't even matter, especially if you like I only got a few more because I wanted to have a few weapons that are in my inventory that I won't use but prove useful, like the fire rod, because I went to because I just did a video where I went to the Mount. Oh, I keep yeah, that one. I keep screwing up on the name. And I use that little trick where if you use the fire rod, if you have it equipped, it keeps Leek warm. So I used that. I didn't even battle like for the entire. I only was there for a short period of time because I didn't want to use it. I just quickly got the 2 shrines and then, booked it out of there.
Yeah, I literally, other than getting the 900 seeds, I pretty much did every single thing you can do in the game. All the shrines, all the costumes.
Yeah, actually, that's why. You know what, if anything, if I'm not gonna collect the Korok seeds, at the very least, I'm gonna collect all the DLC items and the basic weapon or armor for the game.
I was talking to somebody on Twitter about it, about how the master cycle that you get after finishing one of the DLCs kind of reminds me of the DeLorean. Because instead of gas or whatever in order to fuel it, you just throw anything inside it, like any junk that you may have in your inventory to fill it up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually really cool.
Two of you are gay in here. I'll let you pick who.
How's it going, Magi?
Hey.
I want to shoot. I want to shoot myself.
Oh gosh.
It's been a day.
Yeah, same here. But
Also, hi chat.
Hi, chat.
wait, this is it's been really active today. And thank you everybody who have been, messaging in the chat. I need to keep an eye on it as we're talking. Oh, what was the next thing? So
What did I miss?
Yeah.
Onision debates being a little pansy.
You guys a cunt.
Breath of the Wild.
Can you kind of do a quick recap? I'm sorry.
Okay,
You
so
should've
I
showed
was
up first time,
so I was mentioning the fact that another content creator called Madame. Madame, is that?
There's an I in there.
I didn't see the I. Oh fuck!
I didn't see.
I
I didn't.
didn't see the eye.
No, it's
I didn't-
Madame.
That's how she pronounces it. My bad.
Yeah, it just says Madame. But so she, I guess she got on his Discord and
Yeah, I know.
yeah went and
I know
talked
about that
talked to.
I don't. So
Okay, so she's been getting claimed by Onision, and she went on his Discord, asking him one simple question because she actually put an appeal on, made an appeal on her video. Why the hell did he not give a court order? Because the same video has been copyright claimed twice already. And instead of answering her question, he kind of
Mocking her.
he was mocking her, and he was making out like, oh, you're harassing me because you won't give up on this one question. And his fans, as always, are obnoxious little brats.
They're telling her to get over it. It's just a video.
It's just a video. It's like, yes. So it's like if that's the case, then Onision should follow under the same standards. You get your videos claimed, Onision, just get over it. It's just a video.
But he won't because he's a fucking bitch. It's true though.
But
He can dish it, but he can't take it.
yeah. And then you had FPS Diesel, and they were talking about the dumbest thing I heard. I absolutely love when Onision says that he collects money for charity. It's so fucking hilarious every time he brings up that shit. It's like,
It's sad.
yeah, it's like, dude, we know your charity is to your husband at this point. Or to yourself. It's not to anything else. You don't give a shit.
Yep. Alright, sorry I just joined. Sorry if you hear any background noise. It's because right now I'm in a room with other people, so right now I'm just hoping they could
that's
actually
not
save
okay.
it.
It's alright.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
So I don't want to talk about any further than that. It's just like, and then there was like, okay, FBS Diesel is like, okay, so for a boxing match, how much money should we raise if we were to do this? And you know what Onision's response was?
Fighting is for.
No, he said $1 million.
Why is it always a million or
Dr.
10
Evil?
million?
It's like
Because he probably doesn't.
He's
Sorry.
a fucking weeb.
yep.
Yeah.
Throw that out
doesn't
there.
Want,
He's like, I'll just pull up.
Challenge
Really,
I think he knows the guy would probably whoop his ass.
He would destroy him.
And he's
It
like,
would be
I'm just
beautiful.
gonna pick a huge, ridiculous number so this guy doesn't come after me and kick my ass to the curb.
yeah, that'll teach him violence.
And it's done legally.
Yeah, true.
Completely sarcastic. I think that's dumb if anyone's threatening violence.
No, don't threaten violence.
I mean, it's legal. Like, there's nothing
That
wrong
doesn't
with
matter.
Is
But,
it morally correct?
Oh, hey Sage.
Who said?
Oh,
But so I did bring up. So you guys weren't here, so I brought up the thing where he talks about. I'm gonna read it again because you guys just showed up. So he wrote on his Twitter, "Mad respect for FPS Diesel who actually showed up to debate Onision. As for the other people who make zillion videos on Onision and had every opportunity to have their opinions of him challenged, yo, you guys, come on, it's just a conversation, boys."
You know, I honestly don't blame anybody who, like, you know, doesn't debate him. Like,
At
he's
this,
like,
no,
you know,
it's like at this point, it's like, why would I? Look, there's no point in trying to debate him on the spot, because
Yeah, I know.
even if you bring up facts towards him, usually, and I have to reference what happened with some guy 827, where he brings up some of the stuff that Onision has done, and Onision's like, "Oh, where's the proof? What videos have I where I did this?" And he didn't have that information on hand. He's like, "Oh, then you're invalid because you won't show me the videos."
Yeah, honestly, that is a shitty thing to do. Like, you know, for him, like, not to actually, like, try to remember that. And honestly, I'd say, what some guy 827, like, should have done in there, like, is actually, like, you know, say, are you willing to say that, you know, you would have, that you're, like, you didn't do this, in case, like, you know, like, somebody else could then pull that up, like, you know, in his chat.
Yeah.
Pull up.
At this point, I'd rather just make videos on him.
for the lows.
Yep. And then, oh, you guys
Hold on.
missed it. He also,
Fuck it. I'm responding to somebody in the chat real quick. Where was
quick.
it?
Well, I have to ask this too, since you guys just showed up. How pathetic is it that he bought, and I'm not kidding, a life-size sex doll for a parody Patreon?
Isn't that against like we're not following the like
That's
some
against-
guideline rule breaks?
Wait,
That's
what?
against TOS. You can't show sex paraphernalia on
Yes, you can.
YouTube. Oh, you can?
Yeah.
There is an
No, it's
NSFW
Patreon.
section.
It's
Oh,
Patreon.
I don't know
I
the
believe
rules of
that's still-
Patreon.
And also, no
Yeah.
offense.
Wait.
Totally fine on Patreon.
Not to sound vulgar, but why would anybody want to go see something that's fake when, you know, the little kids would probably go and see. And I bet he's only doing this because he wants to get those 12-year-olds to watch. But kids,
You can
just
find-
so you know, that's fake. And not to sound vulgar, but there's a thing called Pornhub.
I'm the most honest person on YouTube.
And best thing is, it's free.
Rosa. That's funny.
Yeah, so you don't have to pay Onision for that.
Porn's
Kenny
more
says they
honest
saw
than
the
him.
video
Wait.
on here of him showing
Wait,
it.
Rob, side note. Didn't you, like, once bring up, like, Onision, like, actually, like, showing, like, content, like, that...
Oh, he did, yeah.
he's doing?
Yeah, he was showing
Like-
pornography on his Patreons.
Yeah, like,
Again?
so isn't... I believe
No,
you
I'm
brought
all-
up that, like, it was against, like, you know, Patreon's, like, TOS, like, at the time. Like, I believe it was, like,
It
years
was
ago, like, when you
uncensored.
actually-
It was uncensored, and at the time, I had to. I when I got the video, it was uncensored. I had to uncensor it so people had some context to it. My gosh, my eyes were like burning that day.
Try bleach. Hashtag bleach squad.
Anyway,
We're doing autopsy to
Honeybee,
gouge
I
out
read
your
2
eyes.
of them.
But
Let's see here.
so moving on. So yeah, you had FPS Diesel, and then okay, I'm gonna say I have huge respect for this. So this one lady popped on for the debates, and apparently she was claiming she was a nurse, and she went full hard on freaking Onision about the videos on Eugene Cooney, like and including the recent crap. She mentions the fact that, or she brings up the picture that may not have been posted with Eugenia Cooney's consent. Apparently, she gave the hairdresser the consent to take the picture, but not really the consent, as far as we know, to post it.
Yep.
She brings up Onision's lie about making further videos about Eugenia Cooney. As you guys remember, he had that debate with Jack and Glenn where he said, and I have to say context is key in a situation because usually if you say the wrong thing, it ends up fucking you over. He says, if Eugenia Cooney contacts me, I will never make videos about her again.
Didn't he also address her write me an email and telling me to stop and I'll stop
That's what I'm talking about. And she did. She said, don't make videos about me anymore. And he continued to do so.
If anything, didn't that ramp up the number he put out?
Exactly.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say this was pathetic on Onision's part. Because he keeps going. Onision kept giving her the runaround, and I will say, what didn't help the situation was the lady started getting kind of heated, and there were a couple times where she started cursing towards him, and he makes that as an argument of dude, you shouldn't be so heated and all this other crap. Why are you cursing? It's like, why do you think people are cursing?
Yeah, honestly, that's just a
Because they can.
Because they can.
Yeah, and it's a shitty thing to do. It's like a smear tactic in the debate, to try to just make one opponent look worse.
Them cursing at you doesn't devalue what they
argument.
said.
Yeah, it's pretty much at that point just an ad hom at that point. It's he's attacking their character rather than actually dealing with their arguments.
He's avoiding the whole conversation. That's basically it.
Yep.
Do you guys remember the Family Guy non sequitur of the donkey arguing about Footloose?
No.
Yes.
No.
Enlighten me.
Deja vu.
I don't.
It basically, Peter, I think, was talking about how something or someone was similar to a donkey trying to argue that Kevin Bacon was not in Footloose.
Right.
And even
Okay.
though clearly he's in it, try to
I'm
find
not listening. La 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 la.
I was about to do that,
So
you
you're saying
asshole.
that's basically Onision.
That's what I'm getting at. But
Okay.
Yep.
hey,
Yep.
legend.
All right, but I forgot to mention because you guys were asking about the madam thing. So yeah, she went on his Discord. He or she basically asked the question of why he claimed her video twice and would not give a court order. Which, by the way, I just appealed another one of the videos that he claimed. So I'm more likely in the next 7 days I'm going to get a strike on my channel, as well as the video temporarily taken down, unless he gives me a court order, which I doubt that's gonna fucking happen.
Rob, I'm sending you something.
Okay.
I hope Repsion actually does eventually find a way to sue him.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Here, I'm gonna play. You guys will probably hear the audio.
All right.
Well, the audience.
Nope. Sorry. Kevin Bacon wasn't in Footloose.
What? Of course he was.
No, he wasn't. You lose.
course he was. He was the star.
Nope, you're wrong. Look it up.
I don't have to look it up. It's common knowledge.
Nope.
He was on the cover of People magazine when the movie. Everyone knows Kevin Bacon was a star of Footloose. It was a huge movie. He was the lead.
No. I'll be right back.
Okay, that was great. That's Onision, everybody.
I couldn't hear it.
Oh, like I said, only the audience could hear it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Probably watch it later.
But
It was a horrifying, brutal mess. Joy destroyed him because he couldn't keep a coherent point.
Yep.
but yeah, she tries to ask him the question, and he kept talking over her, and eventually, because she wouldn't let this go, he decides, you know what, I'm just gonna say you're harassing me, and blocks her. And then it didn't, and what added on to the whole situation was his rude and very childish fans claiming that, calling her names, that the video that she was complaining about was just a video, and pretty much telling her to fuck off.
Well, for one, that's not an argument. Two, if it's actually just a video, then like Onision shouldn't really care about anybody else making videos on him.
Exactly.
Oh, I know about Onision's third novel, Legend. It's awful. I needed bleach and Tide Pods.
He made another novel.
Oh no!
He has 3.
Oh, you want to hear the creepy thing? Who wants to bring up the creepy thing that Mr. Epsilon found out about his books and his kids?
The fact that his kids are named after
the characters that his character had sex with.
Which is awful.
That is the most disturbing shit I have ever heard.
There's a game we used to play growing up. White flag, red flag. This is...
Hold on. I think I lost you guys. Okay.
I think I hit Aiden. I think I hit him with that stick too hard.
So could you repeat that, please?
It's like you're really enjoying that new mic, dude.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
I don't even have my fucking mic part in my fucking computer anymore. I unplugged that shit.
Oh jeez. But
no, I got a new mic, Rob.
Oh, cool. What kind?
That's why it sounds so crisp.
Oh, nice.
The Snowball.
Oh, same, dude.
That's great.
Did I mention that to you at one point? Because I remember, because I have the same mic, and I think did.
Black Snowball.
Yeah.
Looks like a little ball.
Yes.
Yes, you have.
I remember mentioning that what microphone I use.
I have Ronnie to thank for it because it didn't work for his computer at all. Like, he'd plug it in, and it would sound like an old static TV turning on.
That's weird.
Oh.
Maybe it just wasn't compatible.
I don't think it was because he was using a Chromebook. Nothing's compatible with those.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And then he tried to use it with this other. It just wouldn't work for him no matter what he did.
That's really weird.
So, oh no, I figured out the problem. The drivers must have been corrupted.
Oh jeez.
Because I installed it and it was doing the same thing and I updated it. I was like, oh, I fixed it.
So, just final thoughts on this whole thing for Onision right now, because I know there's probably going to be more down the road. You're fucking disturbing, and you're a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, Onision does go into heavy, disgusting, horrifying detail.
Yep.
So, I think it's time we go on to the next one.
Hey Rob, why don't I read you his books for bedtime story for the next month?
No.
And you can tell me how much therapy and nightmares you have.
Ooh, do it.
I continued to bash his head into the wall
So
until I made sure he was completely and irreversibly dead.
I am still planning on doing the book review. You know, by the way, I freaking had the copy that you sent me, MJ, on my computer, and I lost it.
I got you covered.
Thank you.
I got it.
All right.
So, I wish I could show you guys the picture I'm drawing of Princess Onision.
Oh no.
Oh,
Take a
fucking
picture with your phone.
It's not like it. Please tell me it's not the one like Blair with the one with Blair White.
That was Anal Queen Onision. Every art needs name.
There you go.
Well, he likes. He said time and time again that he likes BDSM. So why would he not be all for that? All right. So
you need to fix your settings on your chat, Rob.
Oh, what happened?
Well, just because I have to keep approving messages.
Oh shit.
I
Pop
don't know
up
if
chat.
you have a certain filter on with like certain words being censored, but
I'll message.
Rob.
I'll message
Hey,
you something.
censorism.
Hey, Rob. Richard Forrest just said he doesn't use much detail in his books about anything. It won't give Rob nightmares. It'll just make him legally retarded. Oh, then I better not do that. We don't need you
who
in the
needs
demo, Rob.
grammar?
Okay.
Oh yeah. We're
Okay.
Like, grammar mistakes
Yeah,
on
I'm gonna.
Discord.
Yeah,
What M grammar?
dude. And that's how a lot of people could tell that all the freaking accounts were Onision.
Is grammar? Oh my!
His
I hate to
grammar
be-
sucks.
Real quick. Xaid, if anyone can read all 3 books in one sitting, let alone 2, they're a trooper.
Hi.
I'm
You
pretty
didn't read
sure.
all 3 books. Shut up.
Yes, I have.
In one sitting.
You know, I think what I'm gonna do for the
Back to
videos
back, basically.
when I'm reading his books.
I thought about making him an audiobook, Aiden. I was that bored that day.
I think if I do.
So, you know how I like to torment myself when I'm having a bad day.
Yeah.
And
I
we
couldn't-
keep cutting Rob off. Hold on.
I was gonna say if I end up reading his books, I'm gonna make a new avatar where I'm sitting in a recliner with
Smoking a
huge,
pipe.
No, I was gonna say with a huge bottle of whiskey next to me, or like several bottles.
Replace the cigar with a blunt.
Then I would
Wonder
be-
you're not
then I-
doing a drinking game.
Then I would be copying Dishonored Wolf.
Aiden, let's not turn this into a drinking game. 3 pages in,
Oh,
and you'll be
that's
That's why I
dead.
said so long as it's not one.
That's like playing the Stephen King drinking game. After
I
all
had
the
to
tropes, you die within seconds.
I had to explain to someone that that's a real thing, and I tried to partake and didn't make it very far.
By the way, speaking of alcohol, like if for those who are of age, I have to mention that if you guys want a really light wine that's really good in taste, try Arbor Mist Mango Strawberry.
I don't think this is a thing in Australia.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's called Arbor Mist. I bought it at Walmart.
Are you enjoying it, Rob?
Oh,
Yeah, it's actually
Mark.
really good.
Ah, Ultratech, aka Evil Walmart.
But okay, so all right, I need to get to the other thing. We've spent a lot. We've been spending a lot of time on Onion Boy that I wanted to discuss this other thing that just came up that I thought was really hilarious. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. When it came to the UK Parliament hearing, whoever they got to was there feedback?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, whoever they got to talk for EA are fucking idiots. Oh my gosh, that was an embarrassment. So how do you justify gambling for children? Oh, it's not gambling. It's surprise mechanics. I'm sorry.
And MJ just disconnected. Oh, and she reconnected.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If it walks like a duck, it talks like a duck, it's a fucking duck.
Are you sure it's not a quail
If
Are
you're
you sure it's not me?
or a
if you're,
parrot?
if you're paying with real money for a freaking digital box that gives you random content and usually doesn't give you the same thing, the exact thing you want, that which makes you buy more and more of them, it's fucking gambling.
Humble bundle. Random humble bundles will do the same thing for you, and they're a lot less cheap, and you get full games out of it.
So what are your guys? Honestly, I would love to see loot boxes, just removed from games. So what are your thoughts on this?
But then the companies will make it even more money.
Fuck them. If that's the only way they're gonna make money, and not make good games, then fuck them.
See,
EA. For me personally, EA gets the biggest middle finger because they have made shitty game after shitty game, and them and Activision, and they have screwed over so many fucking companies.
See, I keep having to explain to people that Fortnite doesn't do loot boxes. Because people keep saying, oh, well, Fortnite's dead. I'm like, it doesn't do loot boxes. You know exactly what you're buying.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing with the law there. Because you're spending money on random shit to get a chance at what you want to buy. At least I know if I want a skin, I can go to the store, and if it's on sale, I can get it. You know what I mean, Rob?
Yeah. I mean, I was mentioning earlier, which, I love that about Fortnite is if you pay stuff for real money,
you get what you pay for.
Exactly.
Hold on.
That's
Sorry.
exactly it.
The Only Ghost with No Name says exactly you can hide shit from CPS. That's not why I'm saying that CPS is like people think that CPS is infallible. I'm saying that because I used to work for CPS. It's a very flawed system in the sense that they, in terms of 3200 reports, 3200 is when children are taken out of the home. In my experience, I've seen kids be taken out of homes that shouldn't have been. I've also seen kids that should have been, but were given back to the custody of the parents. For example, there was somebody, a client, basically she set her house on fire in order to try to kill her kids so she could go run off with her boyfriend.
That's sadistic.
And unfortunately, she didn't get her kids taken away. But that's basically what I'm getting at. Sorry, I know that was really heavy, but still. There's a reason why I'm not in that field anymore, but...
Wait, what field? What was this, sorry?
Child Protective Services.
Oh.
But,
yeah, I would get into that, but not, for...
No, don't.
I know, I'm not gonna...
Let's just stay away from that subject.
Yeah,
hey, Sage, you're echoing.
Oh, wait, what?
The echo's coming from you.
Okay.
The reverb's coming from Sage.
But,
Or reverb, but...
So... And then another thing that was really funny, the UK Parliament, they asked this one guy, which I have a feeling they got this guy off the street, paid him $10. They're like, okay, we're gonna put you in a suit and you just have to answer questions for us, because whenever they asked this guy questions, he just had this blank stare, like, and didn't know what he was supposed to say. Like, they asked him, they brought up the fact that this kid was using his father's account for Fortnite, and I don't think this was the whole wasn't involving loot crates. I don't know why they brought Fortnite. Either that or it was a different game, but they brought up that the individual spent over, was it 1,500 pounds? Which I don't know the difference between, I think it was like 150 or 1,500 pounds of money, like in English currency.
Yeah.
And they brought up that, they even mentioned that it was like 15 separate transactions, and he's all like, I don't know how people could spend that much money in one sitting. That's impossible. It's like, dude, it wasn't one sitting. They just said it was separate transactions. You fucking moron.
Wow. I don't even know how to...
Like, seriously, it was a complete shit show for these people. Like, a complete shit show. Okay, yeah, it's 1,999 or sorry, sorry, fucked up. 1,911 in US money.
Okay. I was just about to say that, like, apparently, like, £1, like, you know, one UK, I believe, pound, or sorry, English, is equal to 1.27 US dollars.
I have to agree with oh crap, where are they? Nath Armour. The guy they chose looked so scared. He did.
Wait, did you guys talk about the wetlands thing already? Did I miss that?
Briefly. Yeah, that Mr. Repsion brought up, found out that,
Sorry to revert back to it, but
yeah, that he bought more wetlands, so he's not as broke as he makes himself out to be.
I believe he also brought up that he was able to pay, like, you know, for all the, like, damages he did to his other wetland property.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
But you know, I'm gonna say this at this point. It's gonna take if people are gonna end up suing Onision, it's gonna take a long while. And I have a feeling if anybody wants results now, and I'm not saying that this would be the best idea or best way to go about it, but I have a feeling this is what's going to end up happening. People are going to, you know, go either they're going to spam the whatever they go through for copyright with emails, or people are going to get so pissed off that they're going to go to Google and address it personally and ask, why are you letting this guy harass content creators? Why are you letting him illegally false claim people's videos?
People have done that already.
I haven't seen that.
Like, personally go to Google and stuff like that?
I mean, good God. Hey, Machiko.
Hey, Machiko.
Yeah, you need to change your chat settings because I have to keep hitting show for them to actually be visible in your chat.
Hold on. Edit. Don't know why it keeps doing that. But it's just I know it sounds like a broken record, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better at this point. People are gonna continue making videos because they feel that what he's doing is wrong, and he's still gonna get away with it until somebody takes, you know, action against him.
As he's already dug his hole, like, you know, with the tax fraud and also the wetland property.
Yeah.
Albert seems like, you know, he's just gonna keep digging himself into that hole.
Yep.
Like, he may be able to pay for it, like, you know, right now, like, you know, with the, like, because he's got the money, but he's gonna end up, like, you know, just digging himself into a hole he just can't dig himself out of.
Right.
Do you mean a hole or a financial hole?
Financial hole.
Yeah.
You're really going into that mic, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying
because
it.
you keep talking like this.
I can't help it. It's fun. I feel like a radio.
Sounds like you're getting ready for an ASMR video.
I know, right?
Jeez.
I have some bubble wrap.
I've got a blue mic too.
All right.
Fuck you all.
What about
Let me have my fucking fun.
Who says we aren't?
All right. So I hate to do this. I did promise my wife I'd only do this for an hour. So anybody have any final thoughts on the whole with both Onision and EA games?
I have nothing to say about EA. I'm playing Dead Space for the first time. That used to be an EA property. Now I see why you were so pissed off.
What, me?
Oh, you haven't even gotten to 3 yet.
I'm not gonna touch 3 because I don't own it. I only own 1 and 2.
You don't have it digitally?
I love the first one.
I only own 1 and 2 on my Xbox.
So my question is, are you liking the game right now?
Yeah, I'm only on chapter 2.
Huh?
You don't own the third one digitally
by the way,
on PS3?
Nope.
By the way,
I don't own it digitally on anything.
I don't know if you'll. I'm gonna say this: the end will blow your mind. That's all I'm gonna say.
Excuse me.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here.
Good God.
Because it doesn't seem like we've pretty much talked it out with
You
the
good,
stuff
MJ?
Oh shit, we lost her.
Oh damn.
She died. I'm gonna go stream Bloodstain. Back to the grind. What's wrong, Rick?
Nothing.
All right, so
Were you on the stream?
I would, but I still ain't fully feeling well enough to. It's eating at me. That's all it is. Don't sweat it.
all right,
Oh, okay.
all right. So I have to end it here. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Magi, MJ, Aiden, Sage, and Vegan for coming on. It's been a huge pleasure, and it's cool that we were able to talk more about this today. So, if you guys can, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is Rob and everybody signing off. Have a good one, and take care.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.